Hello and welcome back to Overwatch. Parts of the big Overwatch Halloween update were just leaked last night, including the new brawl and a few details about it, new currency you can collect, and of course, Sombra, the next confirmed hero. Oh, and we even have visuals of Sombra as well, on top of some lore about Sombra to go with it. Credit to Persetia for the Reddit post, link in the description if Blizzard hasn't destroyed it yet. Alright, so we had the post go live in another language that wasn't meant to be released yet, and the post was obviously removed very quickly, but not before someone got a rush screenshot of it. And as you can see, we have a visual for Sombra and info all to do with the upcoming Halloween patch, so let's get right into it. Firstly, we have what seems to be a new brawl or game mode. The text is all clipped, but we can use our brains to fill in the gaps, thankfully. The first line was simply, protect the castle doors from the Zomniks and Dr. Junkenstein's evil allies. This seems to be like a Black Ops style defense brawl or game mode in which we have to hold an objective. We're gonna have to wait and see if this is on a new map like that of Lucio Ball, or perhaps they're going to use the castle from Eichenwald, but I'd assume they made something new for it. Honestly, Blizzard doesn't seem to be above just using other people's good ideas and overwatching them. Lucio Ball was just straight up Rocket League, and since this sounds like Call of Duty Zombies, well, it probably will be. Only with a few new things included, like whoever these Junkenstein allies are, and of course the big boss himself. This game mode is going to have 3 difficulties, rewarding more points on the harder difficulties that you pick. These points you're going to be rewarded may have something to do with the new skins in game. Maybe we're going to see some Halloween skins, and this is going to be a new way to get them. For example, the summer games that happened not too long ago required you to open the new loot boxes at random, and it wasn't the best system. I mean, you could open thousands and thousands of these boxes and still not get the specific thing you wanted because it's RNG. So this sounds like you collect new currency by playing the new game mode, and then you use it to buy the specific Halloween skin that you want. If that's the case, then it's going to be a much better system. Either way, it'll probably be some good fun for the game. And then we have the main thing, baby, the Sombra leak. Hell yeah. So we all knew this was coming. She was beyond likely the next character in Overwatch, and we have tons of lore about her from many characters, maps, ARGs, and more, so it comes as no surprise. But anyway, this is what she looks like. A nice, bright, purple coloring with a submachine gun as her weapon. We see that she has some kind of mines or grenades on her belt, and we do see that she has needle-like gloves, perhaps to help interface with technology. As we all know, she's a hacker after all. Now, we can speculate that she'll be some kind of defense hero based on those mines, and the nature of her character. I figure her gun will have 2 firing modes. She'll also have some kind of invisibility and a way to hack into other players and Omnics. Let's say making it so they can't use abilities for a brief period of time or something like that. Included in the screenshot was the text, Sombra is one of the world's best hackers. As a child, she lost everything during the Omnic crisis, which confirms that she was a child at the time of the Omnic crisis, meaning it is not this little girl from the Hero cinematic, because though she comes from the same town that Sombra comes from, this little girl is a child after the Omnic crisis because Jack Morrison is currently Soldier 76. Now, you could argue that the voiceover from this trailer, the mother of this little girl, could be her, but I doubt it. I think it was just a subtle reference to Sombra, this cinematic. We had where she's from, we have the gang that she worked with. It was interesting to see, but it makes sense now. However, check out this side-by-side comparison. Now, this character was in the Anna Origins video, and I made a video speculating that I think this might actually be Sombra. You can see the clear similarities. It is obvious. However, Sombra was a child during the time of this picture, when Anna was young. So it wasn't her. This is not Sombra. But, based on the line, Sombra lost everything when she was a child during the Omnic crisis, we could speculate that perhaps this character was her mother, and she died in the early days of Overwatch fighting Omnics. So Sombra is bitter. Maybe this made her hate Omnics, so she took up a life of learning on how to destroy, disfigure, or manipulate Omnics through hacking. And we know that she's related to Talon, who are always trying to destroy Overwatch, and this lines up. She might also hate Overwatch because her mother died for them. I could see that being the case. The next lines are a little bit more cut off, unfortunately, so let's read them. With computers to survive, she worked with the Los Muertos gang in Mexico, executing increasingly more H something, until she attracted too much unwanted attention and had to go underground. During that time, she upgraded H something. Let's say that this means she grew up trying to learn how to best destroy Omnics through hacking, used her skills in this gang that she joined, and did so well that she had to hide because she became too famous. During her years hiding, she spent years learning and improving at hacking. Okay, so the next line says, and was recruited by the mysterious Talon organization. There it is. All that speculation that I did that she was a Talon member seems correct. Good. And finally, we also now know that the character on the newspapers in Dorado that gave us our first bit, our first scrap of lore and speculation on Sombra, it was actually Sombra. You can see the clear similarities. She has the same jacket, the same sharp needle hands. It's pretty cool to see that so early in game, way before she was even anywhere near speculated upon. But from this leak, we have some really interesting lore, and I'm really happy about that. I can't wait to see her in game, but if I'm right about it, rest in peace, Sombra Mum, whoever you were. I can't wait to see her lore and story revealed. I love doing these speculation videos, and it feels good to be doing more as always. Be sure to check out my channel when the Sombra video or lore comes out, because we'll be doing tons of stuff on it, and I'm sure I'll have some good theories to go with it. If you can't tide yourself over, don't forget to check out my very recent video on the main man himself, Doomfist, and who I think Doomfist actually is. Either way, thanks so much for watching and listening. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.